Do you like turtles? What day is it? Turtley Tuesday. Who makes the sparkle? Our sisters, they be. Glitter flowing, colors bright, handmade magic done just right.
Good evening, everybody. And today is Turtley Tuesday. So I'm not doing not one, not two, but 3 turtles. Hopefully I made enough. If not, we'll make up some more. I definitely want to pour these 2. I have an idea, and I want to pour this one tonight just because I've been wanting to. This is the order of the other cow that I want to do, and then we have a keychain. Okay, so in one of these, I have bought this from Hobby Lobby, and I want to put it in there and see what it looks like. I think it'd be really pretty. So one of them will have this in there. I bought these rocks off of Amazon. I could probably try to find, it just says it's a succulent gardening landscaping. I wanted like a decorative stones. I think they look really pretty in one of the turtles. So we're gonna put that in one of them. And then like once I mix them up in the epoxy, I'm going to have to put them in the debubbler. So I'll have to put you on pause when I get ready to do that. I'm gonna mix these up first in the epoxy so it doesn't, so we can get the bubbles out. I don't really know how much to use. Just gonna eyeball it. That turtle ain't very big, so I think, you know what, you eyeball it and then you add a little more just to be safe. I love rocks. I love pebbles. I love things like that. I used to collect rocks when I was little. I even had a rock tumbler. I had a gentleman that gave me a rock tumbler when I was little. And he always gave me really cool polished rocks. I'll always remember him. He went by Toad, so he was a good guy. So we'll probably have too much, and I'll probably have to figure out what to do with the ones that won't fit. That's okay. Story of my life. Right. I don't know why I'm using that. Turtley Tuesday is just a fun little break from the everyday mundane. You know, yeah, do we have orders to pour? Sure. Do you get tired of doing the same old, same old? Sure. Do you want to take a break and do something different, like pour a cute little turtle with colored glass or colored shells? I think it's shells. Colored shells and rocks? Sure. So that's what we're doing. You can see the bubbles that are rising to the top. That's what we're wanting to do. We're wanting to get all them bubbles out of there. That's why I say I'll have to put you on pause and run this through the debubbler. So that way, the less bubbles, the better in the cute little turtles. These turtles are going to be heavy enough that We could probably use them as paperweights. Well, you probably could anyway with just plain resin, but you know, anybody wants a cute little turtle, just get a hold of me. I'm probably going to be making a lot of them. I'm just going to make sure all the shells are coated. We're introducing a lot of bubbles, and so I have a vacuum, little tiny debubbler, a vacuum chamber, and it's a resiners, and so I'll just run them through that, hopefully get out as many bubbles as I can. I'll definitely have to make more resin for the other turtles, so not a big deal. We've got plenty of resin. And it ain't but a click away. Thank you, Amazon. Okay, so avoid the noise. I'm going to put you on pause, and I'll come back when it's got the air out. Okay. Let me get this out of the bubbler. Honestly think that I could have went, I don't know, another 10 minutes probably and still not get all the bubbles out. So I'm thinking that's just the way it's going to be. It's going to have some bubbles in it. We're just going to have to deal with it, which is fine. About out of alcohol ink. Okay. So just going to put as many as I can in there. Actually never worked with these shells before like this. Well, I take that back. I have, but it was just a sphere mold, so it was pretty easy. I mean, you just you put it in a circle. I mean, you know, this is actually going to be, this is an actual shape, and not going to be easy to manipulate. My dogs are outside, and I think the one wants in. She's going to have to wait. It's not horrible outside. She would just bark anyway if she was in here. Stinker. Probably introducing more bubbles. I think it was just didn't do any good probably to run it through the bubbler. Next time I'll just see. I'm gonna have to pour some regular out so I can put more stones in. Or it's not stones. Shells. I'm going to put a little bit of blue in here. Trying to keep it as flat as I can for the bottom, so whenever it sits like on a desk or something, it won't rock back and forth. Hopefully I got it up in the neck pretty good. Turn the head. See, I think it was a losing battle with the bubbles, especially what I'm doing now, so. Learning process, right? Wow, those shells are really pretty. I like to be able to put another one right here. Ooh, it's too big. Get some smaller ones. Alright. So what I thought I would do with the rest of the shells, I would put it in. I got 2 new molds in today, and I figured I would pour what I have left in there, in these, and it will just be a running project. Because I don't think I'm going to fill it up. I don't know what that is. I don't think I like it. Whatever that is. I don't think it's a rock. Yeah. Yeah, the whole debubbler idea didn't work. And then I thought, well, they'll just pour in there. Nope. No, they won't. I think I'll pick this one up. Push some rocks. In the head. The resin's getting warm on me. Hopefully some bubbles will come to the top. I don't know. You know, at this point I'm like, if there's bubbles, then we know why, right? So it was not easy. Man, they're sure pretty rocks though. Pretty rocks. Love them. I don't know if I have a smaller one to go up there in that foot. Kind of excited to see what this is going to look like. I haven't, like I said, well, definitely haven't used rocks in my pieces, so kind of exciting for me. Oops, that one's too big. Get out of there. Come over here. We want to keep you. I'm probably gonna wish I had made something with rocks sooner, because ask anybody that knows me, I'm collecting rocks. If we go to the river or the lake or somewhere, Marcy's bringing home a rock for sure. Portion this off. I think that is about as good as we're gonna get. For sure. Like I said, some of that might have to come off. And we'll get some of the bubbles that came up to the top. You know what? This might fill up one of these molds. I don't know. This is it's like it has a lid that screws on. It's kind of weird right here, but if it turns out as pretty as I think it's going to, it might not leave my house. I think we're going to add I'll add the shells in here too. I don't think I'll mix the other one or make the other one. It's getting sticky on me. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so pretty. So pretty. Hopefully, bad thing is there's a, I may have to put this in my debubbler because it's got, like I said, it has a screw top lid. A lot of times you'll get bubbles on there and that screw top lid ain't worth a darn. I got time to put it, I don't have any time to put that in my debubbler. I actually did it backwards. I should have done the shells first and then the rocks. That's okay. It's okay. And have time to mess around. It's gonna get more stickier and stickier on me. Probably could use a little more, but I really don't have any. I'm gonna have to mix up some more. Okay, time to go mix some more. I will let these bubbles rise to the top and do a little spritz on them. Try to get them out as best I can. And I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got some resin mixed up. Hopefully I have enough. For the turtle, I'm going to do some alcohol inks, just some less resin alcohol inks, and then some crushed crystal. It actually is today. It's not. It's pretty personal. Hopefully I have enough. We'll soon find out. I spent most of my time wondering where something is. Just to be honest with you. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of this in there. It'll give us a nice little shimmer. Not overpowering, but you'll see a little glistening. It's gonna be so pretty. all mixed up, did I? Good enough. Good enough. So what I thought I would do, let me spritz some alcohol in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not, but I did. I think we'll put some dark orchid up in his head. And maybe feet. And then some just regular blue. I did put blue alcohol ink to hopefully cut down on the bubbles, because there was some bubbles, and hopefully I don't stain that. It'll still work, whatever. So, and then I've got an inlay, or an overlay, I guess is what you would call it. It's an overlay that I'm going to put on top of this. Hopefully it'll give it a holographic feel to it. I want to squeeze that. Hopefully it went in the head. I think it did. I think I would have got a bubble out by now if I hadn't have. So I kind of bought one of these. Let me see which side. Hopefully you can tell. Anyway, it has a holographic, and when you lay it on a project like this, I'll try to get the middle. It should. Ooh, that's gonna. Okay. So we just don't touch it. Now this is gonna have a whole lot of resin. I can clean that off, but what I'm wanting, I don't want that air bubble. That's what I don't want. Air bubble's not what I want. Hopefully that's not. I don't think that is an air bubble. I don't think it is. I think I would tell. I don't know. I don't think it is. Okay. Since I have a little bit of this left, I need to make a keychain. She wanted a green. Crushed crystal is not going to hurt that green any. We're going to make this. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's called Soft Green Iris. It's almost like a sage. Super pretty color. Pretty, pretty color. She's the one that wants a C. She wanted a heart keychain with a C on it, and she likes green. I made way too much. It's okay, you know why? Because we have a dragonfly. Let's put him up here. And we have another butterfly. Get off me. Okay. Running out of room. It's okay. We can move the turtles up. Maybe. Make this cute little flower. The flower turns out really pretty. I would like to be able to show you, but it's not going to happen right now. All right, good enough out of that one. And this is going to be the cow. I got some Roleo out, I thought. There it is. It's the same copper that we poured him Saturday. Just gonna mix up a little bit. I don't have enough to make the lid of my let's just use it all. If I have any extra, I can go in that lid, and I don't mind that it's going to be copper. That'll actually be pretty to go with my rocks and my shells, and it'll match pretty darn good. Okay. It's getting a little warm on me. I didn't think it sat there that long. Not gonna have time to put it in the bubbler, so see, it is getting bubbles. I'll have to deal with those in a minute. Maybe. Let's just leave it alone. We'll just leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. He has a couple of horns down here. And I like to pour just a little bit. Squeeze them just to make sure they get filled. I think I'm gonna have plenty. I didn't think I thought it was bigger than this. It's okay. We'll put it in this lid. I think it'll match just fine. Woo, still have some left. Okay. What are we gonna make? Seem to have a whole lot of this color left, don't I? You know what? Let's just make a. Okay, you're gonna have to go back here. Ooh, it's getting already set up on me. I have to move the cow. the lid. And we can just paint the shells and stuff with paint marker. Ah, still have too much. Okay. You gonna be in the way there? Nope. Well, still have a whole bunch left. No. See that brown landed in my butterfly? Never see it. It's on the back side. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna use this in. I have this butterfly. I think we can just set it on the, set it right here. I have a lot to demold tomorrow. Let's see. Another tiny little butterfly, and I think we're gonna call it quits. I don't know how many copper butterflies I actually need. Hope you can see this little guy over here. If not, I'm sorry. You know what? I think I still have some left. Oh my goodness. And I don't, that's gonna have bubbles. Drip, drip. There. Now it's not. Okay. It's getting a little warm on me. It's not wanting to move. It's slowing down. So much for just Turtley Tuesday, huh? Let's see what else I got. Let's do this. I'm gonna do this flower. It's pretty. I hope you can see it. And then I think I'm probably done because this is just getting too warm and too thick to want to do anything. And I don't know how level my table is. How good this flower's going to turn out. Okay, it took more than I thought it was going to. That's awesome. Didn't waste near as much as I thought I was going to. Okay. Well, guys, that was our Turtley Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you stay tuned and see the demold. I guess. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I hope your work week started out fantastic. And we'll see you later. Good morning, everybody. This is actually Tuesday, but I like to pour Monday night and get ready for demold on Tuesday. So I think we'll start with the extras that we poured last night. The butterfly. This is a cute little butterfly. I think I got it from NT Resin. It's a little soft still. Hopefully I don't rip him. It's cute. Pretty. I got these from NT Resin too, I believe. Cute little extras. Let's do this one. This one is definitely soft, but it kind of helps to be soft to pull them wings out. This one also has a water ripple effect. Put some rhinestones on him to make him shine. I love that dragonfly. So pretty. My resin's still a little soft. It's bendy. So lay it down flat so it'll stay flat. This one will need trimmed up a little bit. Got a little overflow. It's fine. It won't take much. Trim that up. It's a pretty flower. Hoping I can even demold that jar that I poured, but maybe not. So there's one of them flip-flops. The shells and stuff I'm gonna paint with a acrylic marker. Spruce it up with that way. Keychain. That turned out pretty. It's a pretty color. Pretty color. Don't do the other cowl. Hopefully the horns turned out. I did squish him. Oh, yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's see, we have the 2 cows now. Yep. I got the 2 cows now. I'll paint them. Paint them and I'll show you what I do with them. Jar lid. Hopefully I don't have any bubbles where the that's what I'm talking about. The what do you call them? I don't know. The lines where the jar screws. I won't be able to put it together. I'm going to do something really cute for the top. I won't be able to put it together today, but because of it being so soft, but ooh, I don't know if I can even get this out at all without putting it up against me. I think once you get it rolled down, it should be home free, maybe. Yeah. Hopefully this mold gets straightened out after I use it a couple of times. It's from shipping, I guess. It's warped on one side, so of course my jar is going to be warped, which I'm fine with that. Man, that's going to be pretty. Ooh, that's heavy too. Let's just hope our little lines for the jar with no bubbles. Okay, now we got to twist. Maybe put some squirt some alcohol down in there. There she comes. Yeah, hopefully I would get used to being used. See how it right here. Unless that's just the way it's supposed to be. I don't think so though. Yeah, I think it's just from shipping. I'll have to clean that up. Whew, that looks terrible. Oh my gosh. How cute is that though? See, and then the lid fit like this. Oh my gosh. You know, and I was afraid there was going to be bubbles. I don't see any, and I'm so glad I put the alcohol ink in there. Wow. Wow. Whew, that is a chunk. Boy, that is so pretty. So pretty. I'll have to trim up the bottom because it's sharp, but wow, so pretty. So heavy. Okay, let's do this one. I hope it turned out okay. Hope it has a holographic shimmer. Oh, it kind of does, doesn't it? Oh, I hope you can see it. It's not very pronounced though. Let's peel this off. Well, that was easier than I expected. We'll just clean it up before we get it out. Hope I don't lose his head. It is soft. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Ooh. I am so excited for this one. Ooh. Pretty. Of course you can't. Didn't do any good to make it holographic, but it was worth a try. It did turn out really pretty with that crushed crystal in there and alcohol inks and purples and blues. Yeah, it's so pretty. And pink. I think I did a little pink. I mean, it's not as pretty as hers, but I like it. I like it. And she's still soft, so you can put the legs wherever you want them. Resin where it doesn't need to be. And I'm blind and I didn't know I put it there, I guess. Didn't even wear my glasses out here. What am I thinking? I'm sure I have a pair. Let me slip them on. I'm blind, can't see. Yeah, I got resin in places where it didn't need to be. Well, that shot and hit me in the forehead. That was great. Okay. Make it a lot easier to unmold with stuff out of the way. I thought about this later. Yeah, I didn't make sure the tail. It's okay. I can try to fix it with some UV resin. I did not make sure the tail was good. That was my fault. It's okay. He's still going to be pretty. Ooh. Wow. Not as heavy as I thought it would be. But boy, he sure is pretty. Look how shiny it is. I love how it turned out. I love using rocks in that. Glad I did that. See what? It's still soft. You can just trim up the extras. You see, he had a huge air bubble where the tail should have been, but I'll just put a little bit of UV and round it off. It'll be fine. I'll wait for it to cure though before I do that. Like I said, it's still soft. It usually takes about 3 days or so. But yeah, oh my gosh, he's so cute. Love it. Love it, love it. Let's see how our shell turned out. And I'm sure the tail didn't come out in this one either. Like I said, I was worried about, oh, the tail did come out. I didn't even make sure that the tail was going to be filled, and this one went ahead and did its job. That's good. I was worried about the head with all the shells and the rocks, and so I wanted to make sure the head was covered. And honestly, there's no bubbles. I thought there was going to be bubbles. It's done really good. I used Bond Crafter resin last night for these. Not a whole lot of overfill either, but yeah, his tail turned out perfect. Wow, that's gonna, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Oh man. That is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to see if there's any bubbles. There might be, maybe, no. There's not one bubble. Not one. It's perfect. I don't know. If you see one, let me know. But I don't see one. Oh my goodness, that turned out so pretty. Wow. And she's fairly heavy. She's not, she's pretty heavy. Like I said, I didn't see any bubbles in this either. And believe me, I stirred it up and introduced some, so wow. poor little nub. Well, we could say it was a boating accident, I guess. So pretty. Of course, I mean, when you set them up like this, oh, you can barely see the little nub, I think. Barely. It's like I said, a little bit of UV right there in the little, where the little bubble is. It'll fix it. It'll be fine. You won't even be able to tell. Okay, well, that was Turtley Tuesday with some extras. Man, I had a blast last night. That was very fun. I had so much fun. This will be for the customer. She gets a C across there, and I'll put a top coat on it. Of course, I'll put it on the other side. So, but thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. I don't see any bubbles in that either. Wow, that's awesome. A little soft. You know what? I might pour something on the bottom, because see, there's still a lip. I might pour something and make that bottom just a little, you can hear it, just a little more thicker. It is right there. I should have poured, well, I didn't have any. Okay, well, it's okay. Man, that's pretty. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought there was going to be a lot more bubbles than what there was. Whew, that's pretty. Okay, everyone. Well, I hope you have a great Tuesday. I think I said that before, but I hope you have a great Tuesday, and I hope your work day or whatever you're doing today goes great and smooth, and everything goes your way. You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.
Thanks for watching. We love you so. Poor Sister Studio. Watch us glow. Like and subscribe before you go. We appreciate you more than you know. Thanks for watching. We love you so.